What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. As always, keeping you up to date on all the latest WWE 2K22 news. And we got a very interesting update today of a bit of unexpected addition to WWE 2K22. Before we get into it though, you guys already know if you want to continue being up to date on all the latest, make sure to turn on those notifications. And if you want even more WWE 2K videos, consider subscribing to the second channel. And we're just gonna jump right into it. It looks like Snoop Dogg is gonna be part of WWE 2K22 in some way, shape, or form. As of right now, the bit of confirmation that we got comes from Snoop Dogg himself, as he recently appeared on Hot 97 in their morning podcast, in which he recently discussed his appearance on AEW Dynamite and the fact that WWE was not happy about that. He discussed how WWE felt some type of way and put a pause on their relationship. But that only ended up lasting for about 2 weeks, as they called him up right away to work with him once again, in which Snoop Dogg went on to reveal that it was related to their next wrestling game. Let's go ahead and roll the clip, and then we will discuss some of the potential possibilities on his involvement with the game and what all of it could be. Monkey in the production, roll it.
I felt a little bit of a way when I saw you come out on AEW. You know I'm a WWE man.
They felt some kind of way too.
I was...
Right, but let me tell you this though. Snoop Dogg ain't no wrestler. He bigger than that. This is the dynamics of what happened. I had a show on TBS called the Go Big Show. So as a promotional vehicle to the show, they had me go on there just so I could, co-promote the show and whatnot. But then I get word from them, we gonna have to push pause on your ass for a minute. So I say, cool. They push pause for about 2 weeks. And then say, hey man, we got this video game and we need your you know what, since y'all told me to push pause, that'll be double. I need that.
There you go. They got the money.
Oh, they did.
Them up.
They did that. I'll be on the wrestling. I'll be on a new wrestling game. By the way, Rosenberg, I'll be on a new wrestling game.
Word.
Now, this confirmation, we only heard it from Snoop Dogg so far. WWE Games have not made it official. And to be fair, he probably wasn't supposed to reveal this. But what could it be? Could he actually be part of the roster? That is a big possibility based on what he said. Because as he continued to talk about it to Peter Rosenberg, who's of course, by the way, is affiliated with WWE, as we always see him in the pre-show panels for a lot of the pay-per-views. Anyway, Snoop Dogg went on to tell him that he will be in the game, that he will be in that new wrestling game. So the wording really makes it feel like he's gonna be in it, like he's going to be part of the roster, like we are going to be able to play as him and all of that. But again, this is just speculation based on what he said. It's also worth mentioning that Snoop Dogg was recently put in the WWE's Champions mobile game and added into the roster of that game, so it kind of feels like this is something that WWE wants to keep doing. The other big likely possibility is that he is going to be coming up with the soundtrack, maybe curating his own thing, maybe being part of the track list, or maybe even giving us a brand new soundtrack for it. So those are two of the big possibilities, either being part of the soundtrack or actually being in the game as he stated, maybe as part of the roster. I wouldn't mind it for it to be both, especially this year when we have such a high possibility of us getting another major celebrity like Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny trained with WWE since January all the way up to WrestleMania just for that one match. He was so dedicated that he even moved to Florida to be closer to the Performance Center. So with his massive involvement this year, it kind of makes it feel like maybe they're actually going to put him in the game as well. So who's to say that they might not have a couple of extra celebrities in there, and at Snoop Dogg, so Bad Bunny's not the only one. Hopefully they do go this route, because at the end of the day, it's simply going to be another roster addition, more people for us to play with and have in the roster. It's not like it's taking a spot from anybody else anyways, so I personally don't see a problem if they are added in it. Anyways guys, I'll keep you up to date on all of this, and make sure that you guys hit those notifications if you haven't just yet to not miss all the latest WWE 2K22 news. Don't forget to let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. I'll catch you on the next one, so stay savage.